Our topic is resolution of vector. Resolution of vector. What is resolution of vector? First, write a simple definition. What is the meaning of resolution of vector? It is the process of. It is the process of splitting a vector. It is the process of splitting a vector into 2 or 3 vectors. It is a process of splitting a vector into 2 or 3 vectors in such a way that their combined effects is same as that of the given vector So what is resolution of vector? It is a process of splitting a vector into 2 or more than 2 components in such a way that resultant of all these component vector is similar to that given vector. That means if let's suppose I am having a vector, this is my vector, name of vector is a vector. This vector is definitely placed in a plane. If I want to resolve this vector into components, that I can convert that this vector is available in xy plane. Let's suppose this vector is placed, let's suppose, in xy plane. If it is an xy plane, I have to split this vector in these 2 axes. I have to split this vector in 2 axes. If I'm going to split in 2 axes, it is x-axis, it is y-axis. I can say it is lambda a vector. This is component of a vector towards x-axis. It is component of a vector towards x-axis. And second component should be this side, and that can be this one also. I'm saying it is the mu times. It is the mu of a vector. I've developed this a vector in 2 parts. One is lambda part of a, and second is mu part of a. 2 parts. Attach a note here. Note base vectors. This note is what? Base vectors. Notice base vectors. Base vectors. Here, what are the base vectors? I cap, j cap, k cap. These all 3 are your base vectors. I cap, j cap, and k cap. These all 3 are base vectors. Here, I cap is pointing toward x-axis, j cap is pointing towards y-axis, and k cap is pointing towards z-axis. I cap is pointing towards x-axis, j cap is pointing towards y-axis, and k cap is pointing towards z-axis. This I cap, j cap, and k cap, these all 3 are considered base vectors, as these all 3 are unit vectors. If I'm saying for the modulus of I cap, modulus of j cap, or modulus of k cap, what is the modulus of unit vector? Modulus of unit vector is always 1. So these all are unit vectors. These all are unit vectors. Their modulus is 1. These all are unit vectors and their modulus is 1. Now write rectangular component of vectors. Right? Rectangular components of vector. Rectangular components of vector. Now, what are rectangular component of vector? C. This is vector A. This vector is present in xy plane. That means one component available in x-axis and one component should be available in y-axis. This vector should be split into 2 axes. And what is the part of x-axis component? This is the part of x-axis. It is what? Ax. What is the direction? It will be represented in the base vector. So I will write ax I cap. It is ax I cap. Second, if I am going to represent for the y-axis, then this is the part. I will write it as ay, and I will write it as a j cap. It is ay j cap. A vector is split it into the base vectors. Xy plane is given, then it is ax I cap, and this part is ay j cap. Let's suppose this angle is theta. Vector is making theta angle from the horizontal. As shown in this sketch. Then this ax component of vector in x-axis, it can be represented as ax I cap. I have removed the vector because base vector is multiplied. It is giving the direction, and this will be represented as the a cos theta. That if vector making angle with horizontal, then horizontal component will be termed as a cos theta. If I am saying for the y component of vector ay, I can represent a by j cap, or it will be termed as a sin theta. It will be termed as a sin theta. It is only modulus a cos theta. It is the component of vector in the horizontal. And what is a sin theta? A sin theta is the component of vector in y-axis, perpendicular. Get a point? This is horizontal. The horizontal component will be termed as cos theta, and vertical perpendicular component will be termed as sin theta. They are the two components, a cos theta and a sin theta. And if I am saying direction tan theta, what is tan theta? Tan theta is always perpendicular by base. That means it is y component by x component. What do you get? Y component is this one, a sin theta. X component is what? A cos theta. It is your direction. Now, a vector is collectively. How can I represent collectively a vector? A vector is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap. That is the way I can represent the vector collectively. A vector is what? A vector is sum of x component of vector and y component of vector. The vector is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap. If you want to represent these two components, when added, you will get this vector A. If you want to show it, see what is the modulus of vector A? What is the modulus of vector A? Modulus of vector is only what? A. It is the modulus of vector A. Modulus of vector A. If I want to add these both components, how you will add it? You will add what is the vector law? We have discussed the addition of vector, that resultant is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Resultant is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. What is a square? Let's suppose it is a cos theta. What is b? B is your a sin theta. And angle between these both terminologies, will be what? That will be 90. Because x and y, these both axes are your perpendicular. So what is the modulus of this side? You will get here a square cos square theta. A square cos square theta plus a square sin square theta plus a square sin square theta. This and make the root of this one. So what you will get? A square is common, and you will get finally only a. That means if I am going to add these components, my resultant is a. And if I am not splitting into the components, what is my vector? My vector is still a. So effect of all the components will be similar to the actual vector. Effect of all the components will be similar to the actual vectors. I hope this point is clear to all of you. Quick note it down. Write one question which is based on resolution of vector. Question is a mass of 20 kg, a mass of 10 kg, 10 is better. A mass of 10 kg lies on a plane. A mass of 10 kg lies on a plane, making an angle of 30 degree, from the horizontal. Making an angle of 30 degree from the horizontal. Resolve the weight along and perpendicular to the plane. Resolve the weight along and perpendicular to the plane. Given small g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Given small g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Now see, how will you solve this question? Question gives you object is having mass 10 kg. It is placed on a plane which is inclined at an angle of 30 degree from the horizontal. That means this should be my sketch. This is horizontal plane. This is 30 degree angle, and object is placed here. This object is having mass of 10 kg. And suppose mass is m, that mass is what? 10 kg. Now how the weight force will work? Weight force always works vertically downwards. Weight force always works vertically downward. If weight force always works vertically downward, then component of weight along the plane. This is your plane. This is your plane. Here I am developing these oblique lines. This is your plane. And perpendicular to plane, this is perpendicular. So this component is along the plane. This component is along the plane, and this component is perpendicular to plane. Now I have to find out the values. I know clearly that one component will be cos and one component will be sine. But which one is cos and which one is sine? Which one is cos and which one is sine? To elaborate this thing, I am developing one more sketch. See that sketch carefully. If a point object available here, there is a point object available here. Weight force is working downward mg. Weight force is working downward mg. Now, this is the component of weight along the plane. This is the component of weight along the plane, and this is the component perpendicular to the plane. That means this angle is what? 90. Because these both are perpendicular to each other. So this total angle is 90. We are clearly knowing this angle 90. This angle is theta. This angle is what? Theta. That is given to you. Then what will be this angle? This angle will be 90 minus theta. This angle will be 90 minus theta. Then what about this angle? This angle will be now theta. That means if this is theta, this angle is also what? Theta. And if this is theta, you will get this component is mg cos theta. And along the plane component will be what? Mg sin theta. Perpendicular to the plane what? Mg cos theta. And along the plane is what? Along the plane is mg sin theta, and perpendicular to plane is mg cos theta. Now, what is along the plane? What is along the plane? Along the plane is your mg sin theta. M is your 100. M is your 100. It is not visible to you. I will change slightly the direction, then you will see the content also. That is the point. Along the plane is equal to mg sin theta. M is 100, g is 10, and sin 30. Sin 30 is what? 1 by 2. You will get 1000 by 2. That is what? 500 Newton. It is along the plane. And if you are finding perpendicular to the plane, what is the perpendicular to plane? That is your mg cos theta. That is mg cos 30. You will get here 100 into 10, and cos 30 is what? That is root 3 by 2. So what you will get? Component will be 500 root 3 Newton. So perpendicular to plane component is 500 root 3. Along the plane component is 500 Newton. See the question carefully and solution. Please make it correct. I have taken the 100. Make it correct. M is only 10 kg given. Please make it correct. Yes. Please make it correct. M is 10 kg. Answer will be 50 Newton as well as 50 root 3 Newton. It is correct. A vector is placed in xy plane. A vector is placed in xy plane. And its magnitude is 10. Its magnitude is 10 unit. If it makes 45 degree, from horizontal, angle from horizontal, find the rectangular components. Find its rectangular components. There is a vector having magnitude 10 unit placed in xy plane. Angle given from horizontal is 45 degree. Find out the rectangular component of this vector. So how will you do it? This is a vector. If you split into the rectangular component, so one component is ax, one component is ay. What is ax? Ax component will be a cos theta. And what is ay? Ay will be a sin theta. To find out the values, what is ax? A given to you 10 cos theta. It is cos 45. Value of cos 45 is 1 by root 2. This is the 10 by root 2. And if for the ay is also same. What is ay? A sin theta, that is 10, and cos 40 sin 45. 10 sin 45. What you will get? 10 by root 2. That is your y component. Value of this one is 10. Rectify it. Write a point here. Attach a note. How to calculate magnitude of vector. For example, force is given to you 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap Newton. Force is given to you. F vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4 Newton, 4k cap Newton. Find the magnitude of this vector. I want only magnitude. I want only magnitude. What is the magnitude? What is the modulus of this factor? So how will you obtain it? I'm giving you the way. Please make sure. For obtaining the magnitude, I will work out whatever the component fx square plus fy square plus fz square and make the square root of these all. Make the square root of these all. So what is fx? Fx is square of 2. What is fy? Square of 3. What is fz? Square of 4. What you will get? And all of them, you will get here 4 plus 9 plus 16. It will be what? Root 29 Newton. This is the modulus of this force. This is the modulus of this force. Take the next question. If displacement is equal to 2i cap minus 3j cap minus 4k cap meter. If displacement is equal to 2i cap minus 3j cap minus 4k cap meter. Find the magnitude. Find the modulus of displacement. Find the modulus of displacement. So if I'm finding the modulus here, same format. X component square plus y component square plus z component square and square root of this whole. So what you will get? Square of 2. What you will get? Square of 3. You will get square of 4. And the result will be still what? Root 29. Then what is the significance of this minus sign? This minus sign is indicating the direction. That 3 in the y-axis. This 4 in the z-axis. This negative sign indicating for direction. It is having no effect with magnitude. Magnitude is only this number. This is magnitude. This is magnitude. This minus sign is only and only for direction. If I am saying x-axis, this is I cap. Then minus I cap matlab, that is minus x-axis. If I am saying to you j cap, what is it? Plus y-axis, you are representing the minus j cap, it is representing the minus y-axis. I hope this point is clear to all of you. This point is clear to all of you. If A vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 4k cap and B vector is equal to minus 3i cap minus 4j cap plus 2k cap, then find the magnitude of A vector plus B vector. Then find the magnitude of A vector plus B vector. First you are finding A plus B. First you are finding A plus B. So add both of them. 2i cap minus 3i cap. What you will get? Minus I cap. 3j cap minus 4j cap. What you will get? Minus A. Minus 4k cap plus 2k cap. What you will get? Minus 2k cap. This is the resultant. Then I am going to add A vector plus B vector. I will get this one. Now I have to find modulus of this resultant. I am finding modulus 1 square plus 1 square plus 2 square. Again take care. This minus sign only for direction. No role in magnitude. Minus sign having no role here. It is only for direction. And when I am talking for magnitude, remove the sense of direction. You will get the magnitude. And you will get magnitude here root 6. That is the answer. Any confusion, please ask. And the next question. Two vectors, A vector and B vector, both are inclined at an angle of 30 degrees. Two vectors, A vector and B vector, both are inclined at an angle of 30 degrees. A vector is your 2i cap. A vector is your 2i cap. B vector is your 2i cap plus 3j cap. B vector is your 2i cap plus 3j cap. Find the resultant. Find the resultant vector. Quickly do it. Find the result. Kindly correct this question. These both are inclined at certain angle. These both are inclined at certain angle. These both are inclined at certain angle. Find the resultant vector. That is the question there. I find it. The component of B vector in the x-axis, that is 2i cap. Component of B vector in y-axis is 3j cap. A vector already available in x-axis, that is 2i cap plus 2i cap. The resultant of x-axis is 4i cap. In y-axis there is only 3j cap. So what is the expression of resultant? That is 4i cap plus 3j cap. If you find magnitude, that will be 5.